Detroit! Detroit! Leopard! 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 Here we go now!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fights off the defender, and he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we will send you back stateside to Orlando and say hello to Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Let's see if that script is a good one for them. And to give this time to the tailback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he motions the wide receiver. Here's Carr.
Oh, my God.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it here on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On second down, here's Carr. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Spinning away. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Watch 82. Watch 82. He likes to sneak out. Now let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And an alley to run. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders have recovered. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to prove to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Now a handoff looking right. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I'm tired of seeing this.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Under 10, 10.
Jay Ajayi, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Back tied up with this bum-ass nigga.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more.
Lucky 56. All right, here we go. All right, now, look at 56.
So the D-line's going to spread out. On 2nd down, Kamara.
Turn up. Kill.
And down he'll go at the 25.
All right, now, look at
11 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Toss play, Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Give him 7 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mario Edwards in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4.
Hey, here we go now. Green, 39. Green, Leopard.
They're going to try and throw. Now this is brought in by Pryor. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give them the first down.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Single. Now let's go. 3-19. 55.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And it's a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Watch the whip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week one of the season. We'll be back. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey. 4 down.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Raider 6-7-34. Monday.
Now it's Ajayi. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Second down following the run.
Now, here we go. Loose right. What's the mic? Watch
From the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And this will be a touchdown.
That's it, baby. That's
So many times, tight games decided by one big play. You know, a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Suck up for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. These turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Looking to jam the receivers in
I'm
the
up
line here.
28-21.
Press coverage look defensively. Now they try the right side here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where.
Hey, Bird, can you advance it?
And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And try
Anybody got a better record, just give them niggas the force one. I don't even fucking care no more. Niggas ain't fucking playing.
So 2nd and 10 here.
tight left.
I'm in a game.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Now Carr. His throw incomplete. Cooper was the target there, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything
That's
good.
that in this game.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Owens. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
He'll look to throw here. And Walker with it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But in this lead, they're electing to throw the football.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw here.
Go.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to...
Not unless what's her name did Hines did the last event.
The coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
734.
And the wideout in motion. Now Carr throwing on second down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Raider first down as Carr finds Cooper. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Cut on the right.
Down. In motion, the tight end.
Alert. 3 down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Down. But 5 men.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. To throw his Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get
Lamar Jackson.
Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in situations.
I kind of hope he goes to the Jags.
You're over on the bench with your defensive mate, and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change. You get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this on PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
5-man box. Raider 8. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways. Might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
A good pickup there, a 22. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Second down following the incompletion.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
To throw again, Carr. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Crabtree the target on that one, and it's third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he motions the wide receiver to throw on third down. Carr, and he'll have his man. That's Cooper. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Looking deep in the direction. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, 39 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Yeah. Nah, you can face him. And Nick say he tanking because I don't know what the fuck, but.
Got him taken in the end zone. And now back out comes the offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Flushed out right. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Leopard! Gun! Over
Kamara try the right side. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Hey, switch gears. Watch twist. Go, run.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
That's it. Big hit.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Now let's go. Watch it now, Barney. Over. Gun.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either
It's
team.
facing that
That
one.
was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive
Cardinals
game.
about to give it
This
crazy.
offense converted once on
But Hayes
4th
out the
down
playoffs
earlier.
anyway. Yeah.
Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go with Kamara. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
the counter. Here's Kamara. He finds an opening past the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Trying the left side with Kamara. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged him and won the battle.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he finds a man on a crossing route. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Four down. Over! No. Switch.
A give to Kamara running right. Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Now let's go. Green 39. Watch 7.
A give. This is Kamara. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next.
Oh. Cause the nigga I just played, they always talking about I only complain when I'm losing. And the nigga I just played was playing the same defense. So I'm like, bro, you gonna keep playing the same defense? And the nigga was like, oh, you